So we have the horizontal one.
It's supposed to snow some Friday.
I
saw something on the news.
I really don't think that's likely at this point.
It was like a 50% chance, but still. I saw it. There's a
Hyperbola, yes.
Also, by the way, this is...
All right, so horizontal. So our minus sign is in the middle. This looks exactly like the ellipse equation, but it's a minus sign. Okay. Then vertical. The negative is with X and not Y.
Does that say Y minus K? Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Oh, that didn't work how I wanted it to.
You're perfectly alright.
There we go. So a squared is always under the positive fraction. Right, so the math part of these, to putting them in this format, is just like the ellipse. Same process of put the variables together, complete the square, multiply on the right side when you pull stuff out, get it equal to 1. All right. Let's say, who's squeaking? Kick it.
There you go.
Much better.
I was making sure it's
It's just very aggressive.
Go ahead, kick it.
Yes. All right, so here's our example. 9x squared minus 4y squared minus 36x minus 8y equals 4.
This is fun.
It is fun. Don't give me that look.
That's not funny, right?
All right, so we're going to put the x stuff together and the y stuff together. So 9x squared minus 36x minus 4y squared minus 8y equals 4. So just like we did with the ellipses, we're going to like split into groups and factor out what we can. So I'm going to take out a 9 here, which leaves me with x squared minus 4x, leaving a space to complete the square. For my second one, I'm taking out a negative 4, which is going to leave me y squared plus 2y. All right, I took out the negative here
No.
because remember we need a minus sign in front of one of these.
I didn't see the square on the 4y the first time.
Okay. Right, so if whatever one has the, whether it's the y squared or the x squared, one of those will have a negative in front of it. So make sure you factor out that negative. Right, you have to factor out the whole number. All right, so let me make some room. All right, so I'm going to do a negative 4 over 2 squared here. Remember, you have to multiply it by the 9. And then here, I'm going to do the 2 over 2 squared.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Give me a second, and I can. I need the room to write.
Bro, I never leave myself.
Problem is I don't have a lot of room.
Is that a 7?
Where?
Above the 2? Okay, sorry.
That's a really bad 2.
No, it's my eyes.
They both kind of look like 7s.
Hey,
Clay, question.
When Clay speaks up, you know it's a fact.
Now when Clay speaks up, you know it's always wrong.
I was just sneaking ready for his big interview.
And here I thought class was going to be calm today.
It's quieter.
We're
Let's
just
be-
having, you know, calm conversation. Calm. This is not good.
I'll be honest, like the class started like this. Yeah, it's. I
Textbook
missed the
extended.
mid, but you know, nice.
Okay, can I move on? Okay. So here I have 9 times x minus 2 squared. Then I have the 4 and y plus 1 squared. And then 4. Right, then 4 over 2 is 2 squared is 4 times 9 is 36. And then minus 4. So it's just going to be 36. Huh?
What did you do? I got mixed up on the part where you're putting x minus 2 squared.
All right, because look, negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2.
Okay. You did the 4.
All right, remember that's our shortcut. We factor it. That's the same shortcut we've been doing the whole chapter.
Yeah, that's the problem we're having.
Right, so it always, essentially what I'm doing is I'm making that technically that 4, but then I factor it and it becomes x minus 2 and x minus 2, which I write as x minus 2 squared. So whatever you have in the parentheses without squaring it will always go right here.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
What? Okay. All right, so then so now we divide everything by what?
This is like where I struggle once I get to this part for some reason.
So 9 over 36 reduces to 1 over 4. 9, 1.
Why don't you do the like square root or something?
All right, well, this is going to be a different shape, but yes. All right, so is this one going to be horizontal or vertical?
Or vertical.
Horizontal.
Horizontal.
Oh, yeah, wait, let me go back.
Right.
Oh, well.
Good. You just.
So horizontal means it's going to, like, if this, it's going to be like this. Like, they're going to open horizontally.
Whoa, that looks like the Matrix.
Buzz, good bug.
All right, so
Actually, that looks like when like they're trying to explain time travel.
all right, so again, a is always what's under the positive one. So in this case, a squared would be our 4. Our b squared would be our 9. Right? So that means a is 2 and b is 3. So what we're going to do.
So you square it in this?
Yep. All right, so the center point is what?
2, -1.
2, -1.
Oh, I said that.
Oh, no,
Why? And why? Come on.
You all are very aggressive today. All right, that noise needs to stop.
Knock you out.
Huh?
Knock you out.
Knock me out.
Knock you out.
The frog.
Yeah. All right, so there's our center point. So we're going to draw a box.
I'm sad.
Like the song.
just-
A fox or a box?
Box?
Okay, I was
I like some fox too.
Okay, well, apparently I can't talk today, it's fine. All right, so anyway, from our center point, right, we're gonna go over, like, left 2 and right 2. I'm gonna make a yellow.
Wait, left 2 and right 2, wouldn't you just stay the same?
What? No.
You said left 2, right 2, so.
No,
You go left one way, and then you go like,
from the back to the,
it's not like you go left twice and back like on the same point.
all right, and then B means we're gonna go up 3
I get it.
and down 3. So then that makes our box.
Like Roddy Rich.
What?
Like, can you explain the green one?
That was the B. So I went up 3, down 3.
My
How do you
box
pick which ones are bad? How do you pick which ones are which? Or like,
Mike Care, I
first
think.
one?
A
A
is left and right. B,
A is basically X and B is basically Y.
yeah. Right. So now I'm going to draw some dotted lines. I'm making, like, I'm going to draw intersecting lines through the corners of my boxes. We haven't graphed a hyperbola yet.
How'd you do that so good?
Have a ruler.
She cheats.
Actually, I have rulers up here. You all just choose not to use them.
Yeah.
I'm cheating because you think the results are right. Otherwise, I don't know.
Right, so then my base is here, and then my hyperbola is going to, like, come up towards that line. Oh, not like that, but yes. So, as Zane said, draw them near the force field lines. There's our hyperbola.
It's taking an hour, literally. It's gonna take me so long.
You're drawing a box, some dotted lines, and some swooshy stuff.
How long did that take us? Like 10 minutes just to get through this?
Well, part of the problem is you guys get distracted and make frog and dog and whatever sounds.
Do the swishy ones on the outside.
On the outside, yeah, so like they go here, like so you start at the wherever your dot was for your A and B, and you just go that way and that way. You're like drawing 2 parabolas, and those are just your guidelines basically. So you draw the box, you draw the dotted lines through the corners, and then you go from there.
Easy, so easy. It's like,
These are easier than the ellipses, I think.
yeah,
Hyperbolas are my favorite.
So, and if it was vertical, you would do it like that?
Yeah, so you would do the same thing, but instead they would go like here
Yeah.
and here. Okay, any questions?
The main issue I have is just identifying whether it's vertical or okay.
This one's just going to depend on where the negative is. So if the negative is with the X, it would be horizontal or vertical. All right, so your assignment is page 252, number 10.
Oh, I hope it's gonna be like, oh yeah, number 10.